Good morning, students. As you know that we have a network error. Now I am continuing with the same topics which we were doing in the meeting also. So with the continuation of the uniform motion, so as we have read that if any object is traveling in a particular time, given interval of time, and with a particular speed, or it is covering the same distance in each and every slot of the time. Just say a car started at 10 a.m. and it covered 30 kilometer. Now in the next slot, the car at 11 a.m. it just again traveled 30 kilometer. So within these 2 hours, the car has just managed to complete the distance or cover the distance of 60 kilometers per hour. So here we have the time of 2 hours and the distance of 60 kilometers. So such kind of motion in which the car or the vehicle is just covering a same distance in a given interval of time, then we say that it is in uniform motion. Whereas in just opposite to that, which is non-uniform motion, in this condition it is quite clear that the car or the vehicle will not continuously travel the fixed distance in a given interval of time. Just say at 10 a.m. the car started and just covered a distance of 45 kilometer, but at 11 a.m. now the car has just covered for the next 1 hour to 50 kilometers. So in total 2 hours it has just managed to cover the distance of 95 kilometers. Now as you can see, in the first hour from 10 to 11 or 9 to 10, in the 1 hour slot it has just managed to cover the distance of 45, whereas in the next slot it has just covered the distance of 50 kilometers. Over and all, in 2 hours it has just managed to cover a distance of 95 kilometers. That means this is non-uniform and this is uniform. Now we move towards the time. What is time? Time is very precious. As we know, the time is very precious, but here time is a very important unit so that we can measure the distance, we can measure the speed also. Everything depends on the time. Rising of the sun, sunsets, everything. You wake up early in the morning, you sleep at the night, everything that is attached to you or internally, that has some part of time. हर चीज समय के हिसाब से चलती है. So time is periodic or non-periodic, both. That is, in periodic conditions the time runs periodically. As I am taking you a 10-minute of class, if I am taking you a 10-minute of class and I start the time at 10 a.m., then it is necessary that I must end it in 10 hour 10 minutes. That is a slot of 10 minutes time. Okay, day also belongs to the time, night also belongs to the time, season changes, that is due to the change in the time period. In 6 month slot we have summer season, in 6 month slot we have winter season, springs, autumns, or also basically depend on the time also. So these are the units, small units. Time may be in small units or time may be in larger units, just like say second, minute, hour, months, years and centuries. All these are related to the time. That is because of the small units of time we met with the bigger units that may lead up to the centuries. Now how we have to measure the time? Measurement of the time, as you know, today the world is digital and we uses the mobiles to watch the time, to observe the time. We use wrist watches to measure the time, but in olden days there were no such kind of facilities. So people used to have the sundials which worked on the basis of the movement of the sun, and by using the shadow or length of the shadow, people used to observe the time, or just they predict what time it is going on. So now we are using the modern technology, but earlier there were no such kind of modern technology present. So they just how managed to see the time by using the stars, by using the sun, movement of the stars, movement of the moon, movement of the celestial objects. Okay, so today we are going to do this much only, and we will meet next meeting of Zoom very soon. Thanks and have a nice day.